Hey everybody, and welcome to this one of the 10 Nintendo games we love for 2015. I'm Donald Terriel here with Justin Berube.
Hey guys.
And we are here to talk Yoshi's Woolly World. One of those 10 games we love. There was a long, drawn-out fight. I think Zach might have pulled out a trident at some point. But in the end, Woolly World did make the list as one of the 10 games we loved in 2015. So, Justin, I kind of admit I still need to go back and put some more time into this game because I really only got through a couple of worlds. But from what I played of it, it was one of my favorite games of the year. Where were you on this?
It made my list of top 10 games of the year. And I did 100% this game, so I've seen everything there is to see in this title.
Even the Yoshi amiibo?
As far as I know, I've scanned every compatible amiibo. So I should look at that, but I'm pretty sure I've scanned every amiibo that's out so far. So unless there's something that is unavailable yet, I've 100% of the game as of this date.
I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with the new amiibo coming next year. Like, I want to play as Lucas. I mean,
I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we will see.
Yeah, but yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World, obviously, well, best known for its art style and taking what Goodfield did with Kirby's Epic Yarn and filling in the gaps, shall we say, and creating this entire giant world of nothing but pure yarn and fuzziness that I'm still seeing new things every time I go back to if I want to replay a level for some reason.
Yeah, a lot of the stages use the graphical look and unique gameplay ways. Even in I forget if it's the last or second to last world, there's a very cool part. I guess I'll just say it's like some Velcro-y stuff, and I thought that was very unique. And since it was so late in the game, I'm like, oh man, there's so many more level designs you could have used this with, but it was only maybe one or two levels that did use it, so there's definitely room for even more ideas in this type of world if Yoshi were to return to the woolly environment.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously the temptation's there when you're talking about a Yoshi game to immediately compare it to Yoshi's Island, and I mean, I'm not going to go out and say that this game's better than Yoshi's Island because Yoshi's Island's one of the greatest platformers I've ever played, but it's probably the closest thing we've got to something that can be a follow-up, and even from taking a chance with the art style to going in and actually being a really, really good game just on its own merits.
Yeah, I agree with that fully. I wasn't too impressed with Yoshi's Island DS and Yoshi's New Island, but this game really feels like the true game that should be considered the sequel to Yoshi's Island. And I don't think it's as good as Yoshi's Island, but it is what I'd expect almost in a sequel to Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, and when you're going through in these levels and doing all this exploration, I'm really glad that they made it so that what you find, you keep as long as you beat the level, because it makes, if you have missed something along the way, like a flower or a yarn ball or whatever, it's really nice to not have to go back and grab everything again and then take this left instead of right to get to the last power-up you missed.
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't think I've 100%ed any other Yoshi game because of that. I just found it extremely frustrating in the other ones that you have like a perfect run going, and then right at the end of the level, something out of nowhere hits you, and then you don't have enough hearts, and then you just want to cry because you feel like you did so well, but oh, you're one heart short. Have fun doing it all again. And this game really fixed that issue and made it more fun to go back and get everything. Though one complaint is there, as Neil likes to talk about a lot, there are a lot of invisible clouds, and if you're trying to get everything, you should definitely use is it a badge that you use to expose all of the hidden items in a level? In my opinion, it makes the game more fun to do that and less frustrating where you're just jumping around all over trying to reveal these hidden items that you can't see unless you touch a specific space. So if that's what you're doing, and you should, I recommend doing that. And the reason you should is because the special stages you get for collecting all the flowers, I believe, in each world are some of the best levels in the game and have really cool gameplay ideas and twists that are usually a bit more difficult than the standard stages, but totally worth it because they do creative things and give you unique challenges that you'd otherwise miss if you didn't go out of your way to collect these items.
Yeah, and you're definitely going to want to go out of your way to try and find all the yarn balls, because some of the, even putting aside the amiibo Yoshi for a moment, there's some really cool Yoshi designs that you just unlock from playing through the game, and some of them can be somewhat disturbing as well, like the Shy Guy Yoshi.
Yeah. Well, what's your favorite design that you've seen so far, Donald?
I kind of admit I'm down with Mega Man Yoshi.
Ah, that's pretty cool. My favorite is the NES Yoshi, which you have to, I think, finish one of the special worlds to get, but it is awesome. And having started with the NES, I'm just drawn to that nostalgia within Yoshi.
Yeah, so that's Yoshi's Woolly World, one of the 10 games that we loved this year. If you want to see the other 9 games that we're head over heels for, you can check it out here on Nintendo World Report TV. Keep it subscribed here, or you can head over to the website NintendoWorldReport.com, where we have written articles, podcasts, and all the great Nintendo content you're looking for. Thanks for watching.
Later, guys.